First video with Mama Tried. As you can tell by my page, I'm Nikki. I'm a mama. Exhibit D. I never get a moment of privacy, which is why it's so important for me to find things that work well, and don't necessarily take a whole lot of time. Clearly, this could use a lot of time, but I just don't have it. I've noticed in my day when I'm getting ready, I have time to make sure her hair's done, the boys' hair's done, their clothes are matching, with the exception of socks. What is it with socks? Anyway, but there's not usually a lot of time for me to get ready. As it is right now, I have to be leaving my house in about 30 minutes. So my first video is, like the rest of my life, rushed. But one of the products I am trying today is a new toy. It's this guy right here. I like whenever people on YouTube are like showing new products and like, I don't know what that does, but here you go. Did you get that? Did it make it look fancy or something? I don't know. Anyway, so it's the Instyler Ionic Styler, not iconic. Okay, so it's this guy right here. My mom had the Callista tools a few years ago, and I was super impressed at how well it worked. And oh, a little background about me. So I like to dabble in a lot of stuff. My husband says that I can't focus on anything, which is true. But I do have a cosmetology license. I also just graduated nursing school. You get a cut, I can fix you. But when doing hair, I found that the Callista Tools was an easy product that I could actually recommend to my clients that were a little bit more experienced in age. And it was easy for them to use, gave them good results. So I was impressed by that. However, as I don't know, a lot of moms that I know, I'm over here undoing twisty ties. As a lot of moms know, we don't like to spend a lot of money on ourselves. Well, you know, not a lot. So we're going to plug this little bad boy in. Our Ionic Styler has been plugged. So we have low and high heat, it looks like. We're going to turn this guy on high. We're going to see how fast he can go because I don't have any time. I have already treated my hair with some different products, which this is not necessarily like me selling you products. I'm not selling products, clearly. I am literally just finding what works for me, and if I find some tips or something, good for you guys too. But the point of this story is the Callista Tools was pricier. And right around the beginning of December, there was a sale on this particular tool on the Ulta website. Plus, I was able to use a coupon that they had for 20% off. And so this little fella, I think it cost me $20 after tax and all that fun jazz. So some of the reviews I saw compared this to the Callista tool that's very similar. So the brushy doodads here do not get hot, so burning your finger, you're less likely, especially if you're not paying attention, you got to wrangle a monkey. You can still do your hair and not worry about like grabbing it to get their attention and burning the tar out of yourself. I do know from experience that with the Callista tool, I was doing my mom's hair with hers. Her little teeth had broken off. She was probably swinging it around like a banshee. I don't know what she does, but a couple teeth broke off. I was trying to curl her hair, stuck my thumb right on the barrel. I can tell you, these buggers get hot. Pretty sure I said a few censored explicatives. So I can feel some heat coming off there. I think it's been about a minute. I don't know. I wasn't looking at the timer. This is why I'm late. So I got my little clippy clips. And again, because I can do somebody else's hair and have it whipped, okay? But when it comes to my hair, I just don't spend the same amount of time. I have dried out, dried the moisture from my hair because I do have this crazy curl frizzy nonsense. I have very thin, fine hair, and it's winter, so my hair is dry. But like even up here, it's not perfectly straight. I'm not going for perfection here, guys. Just presentable, like moderately to go out the house. So we're gonna see. You know what? I can't really see anything. I also wear glasses, and I'm gonna put some face on real quick before I go. So I don't really know what's happening here, but so you can kind of see the state of what's happening back here. There's a few waves still, but it's dry, and it's never silent. There's never a silent moment. Do you guys ever get that? Do you get silent moments? Like I keep hearing the suggestion of like Benadryl and stuff, but I hear apparently it's frowned upon. Also, please recognize that I am super sarcastic and never serious. So please don't report me to like CPS, okay? Thanks. Appreciate it. I kind of like those little people. I made them like not so good at making toast, but I made people. So I mean, I feel like I should get some credit for something. You know what I don't have? I mean, apart from sense, time, a nutritionist, personal trainer. I don't have hairspray. That's actually where that was supposed to go. We veered left. So yeah, this I don't know how to edit videos yet. I promise I will make an effort to learn so that a smashing success. I forgot my battery. We're charging. Apparently I'm gonna learn how to splice video, my first effort. So we'll see how that goes. But we're plugged in, we're rolling, and I'm gonna go on to section number again, not precise. We're just kind of buzzing through and we'll see what the end result is. Still don't have hairspray because when I got up to quickly plug in the computer, I didn't think, hey, let me go get hairspray. Where'd she go? Where'd you go? My hair's hot. My hair is hot. Okay, so I have no plan presently. I also have a missing child. It's under the bed. It's under the bed. Okay. Yeah, I really am just oh, that's bouncy. Hey, huh? All right. Okay. It's behind me. If I scream at any point, just know I startle easily. I can't help it. It's in my genetics. And like when I say I startle easily, like I will scream, I'll smack, and I'll probably pee. Stress incontinence. It's a thing, people. This is also why I don't go to haunted houses, but you know, I live in one. My kids think it's hilarious. Like that is their goal. Did we make mom pee? Sucks. Shut up, don't judge me. All right, well, I think I'm taking more time than I actually have to with this. I'm actually touching my ear. Look at that, we're rubbing my ear. You know, it's probably not a good idea. I'm gonna end up singeing my ear. But yeah, that is kind of nice. So that lets me know for sure I could use this on her hair if I really felt inclined. Because I don't have to worry about if I traumatize my daughter like I was traumatized in my youth. You remember? You remember? Mom would go in and curl your hair and you'd be nervous and like, and then she'd like, be still, and psst, you could smell your skin. It smells like carnitas. It's terrible. So I mean, you can see there's it's doing a thing. I don't know what the thing is, but it's doing a thing. So we're just gonna. I wish I knew how to do that option. You know, like when people are making the videos, I'm like, and they like buzz through. Um, except for I wish that could actually apply to real life scenarios. I wonder, okay, so I'm getting ideas while I'm doing this, but I wonder if I could use this like those straightening brushes and just like pull, the video where they like pull through the hair and it just magically is like silky and shiny and straight. Look at this frizz. But these guys right here. I don't know. we're gonna do some further investigation with this little Instyler doodad. How was your holiday? Did you have a good holiday? Did I just get this stuck in my hair? You better believe it. Let's hit the kill switch right there. We're gonna turn power off so I don't end up like that one fine young lady that singed off all of her hair. Okay, we're good. Crisis averted. Lesson learned right there. Don't repeat, don't repeat, don't do it again. What did I do? How did I end up there? Why isn't my hair going in this thing? You also turn the power off. So while I'm going through this, don't look at my busted jewelry thing. As I'm going through this, let me tell you a bit about the self. The self, me. I have 4 kiddos. She is the youngest. I have 3 boys. My oldest is 10. And then I have an 8-year-old that has some developmental delays. And a 6-year-old. Nope, he's 7. He just turned 7. Each of the boys are 22 months apart. So the 6-year-old just turned 7 the end of November. Then the 8-year-old will be going to 9 shortly here. Like 22 months apart. It seems like it can't be right. I mean, what? I think it is. I don't know. I might have just lied to myself one day. The 10-year-old will be 20 in April. Not really, but he is a super good kid. Super sensitive, super compassionate, super helpful around the house. He loves hugs. He loves to give hugs. I mean, I think we're kind of cruising right along here. And I do really appreciate that I'm not burning the tar out of myself, you know? Like there's so many times that I have scalded my fingers with wands and man, my posture. You know what? If nothing else, this tube is going to make me work on my posture. Yeah, I've scalded my fingers many times. I have so many burns on the back of my thumb from a wand. Again, Nikki with the hair stuck. All right, that wasn't so bad. Don't jinx yourself. And that's not just using it on myself. Wow, we're getting like some body, some volume in there. Okay. And that's me burning myself on clients, on myself, using the wand, using the curling irons, oh my gosh, the flat irons. And I will grab the side of the flat iron and those plates. Ooh, they get me so bad. You know, I mean, it's doing exactly what I was hoping it would do. It gives me a little volume, a little curl without it being super harsh. It's not as hot as a curling iron or flat iron would be. And I'm not getting those, like, one thing that is difficult when styling your hair in a hurry is harsh lines, because I'm slightly a perfectionist, even though I have no time to be. My little face, even though I don't really have time to be a perfectionist, I do have some quirks. So many quirks. Okay. That if I'm using a flat iron and I get a crease or a curl that's not where I feel it should be, then it will definitely bother me. And even if I don't have the time allotted, I cannot bring myself to physically leave the effort if it's not like spot on. So I end up spending extra time making sure all the bends are going the right way, there's no creases or anything where it doesn't belong. And I also, I mean, clearly I'll do the same kind of thing here, but I just don't have the same expectations. I'm not looking to make a perfect finger wave pattern in my hair. I'm not looking to make my hair perfectly straight. I literally just didn't want to wear a hat today, and I didn't want to pull my hair up in a ponytail. This though, that was my TV. That wasn't me, I swear. My daughter's watching Ninja Turtles. Yes, she is the only girl I have. Yes, she did request Ninja Turtles after I convinced her not to watch Spider-Man for like the 37th time. Not today, obviously, but why are you touching me? All right, my heart just fluttered. I didn't know she was behind me. You guys could have told me. There it is. Thanks, Rose. Yep, definitely just whacked myself in the forehead. That would have been a carnitas moment. However, this little bad boy, all it did was just give me a good whack. Like, hurry it up. Okay. Also, the one thing I can say that's a little bit frustrating is, now that is a look. The placement of, oh, let's take one of those. The placement of this little fella, I don't know if you've noticed, but I keep like, as I'm grabbing it, or maybe I'll just try to be mindful. I'll keep this someplace other than where my thumb is because my thumb is making it flip off. So, really, as far as like design flaw, the only thing I can say is that little button because it definitely slides easily. But I mean, comparatively, if that's its one drawback, it's definitely worth what I paid. And that was my first time ever trying this guy. My head's done. I mean, like I said, I wasn't going for defined curls or spirals or anything, which I will definitely attempt more as I use it. But I have a feeling it's going to be able to do it all. I'll let that guy cool for a second, but you can see I have got some nice little curls. I can't really tell if I missed anything, but honestly, if I did, unlike a curling iron, I can't just, a curling iron, you don't want to go in with a big old chunk and curl it. I know people do, but trust me, you don't want to. But I can just kind of comb it up and kind of bump it under. And I'm kind of curious to try this on different textures too, just to see how it does. But I mean, it's not sucking, Like I feel like that's better than the ball cap I was gonna put on it. You know what I mean? Okay. So overall, I like it. My hair is really voluminous and it's actually pretty. I mean, I can see reflection from light. So there's that. I will put some hairspray in it before I go. But yeah, I like it.